Well, good morning, my self-reliant peeps. I'm here. It's Saturday morning, and I'm here with some local farmers. You've seen Alan before with his draft horses. Well, today what we're going to do is we're going to cut the corn stalks using a binder that the Amish would use. Of course, the Amish would use a tractor. They would use their draft horses. But today they're using the old-fashioned binder, and then they will cut the corn and tie the corn. So let's carry on. Now we're in back of the binder. What I love about country and living in farmland is how all the farmers help one another, at least in my community. I think it's wonderful. I think it's fun to be part of it. Now this is Benny coming. Say hello, Benny.
Hello.
This is Benny, who owns this little farm. He just got it, and that's his father back there. Now Alan does this for he just has a love of the old equipment. So he has a lot of, in his barn, he has a lot of, old equipment that modern farmers don't use anymore. Now this is Benny's cornfield, and Benny has a little stand on 528. And sell. So what he's going to do is sell this for fall decorations. This is Benny's little stand he has, and its payment is on the honor system, and it's also through Venmo and through Cash App. So if you're in Pennsylvania and on 528, come on down. It's pumpkins. He has a little pumpkin field, corn, garlic, tomatoes, and I believe this is straw, which is a very good price. At any rate, Benny's good people. Let's take a look at this machine. Sort of get up close and personal with it. That looks like a grease bucket. Probably for the gears. I'll ask Alan.
Let me go look.
There's the tire on it. Metal tire. Hey Alan, is this a grease bucket on the back of this?
That's where the string goes.
Oh, I was wrong. That's where the string goes.
The string goes in there.
Okay. Let's take a look. Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
I thought it was a grease bucket because I saw the.
Degrees that.
Yeah, but that so ingenious. Alan, why would somebody sit on the seat?
To operate it. To operate the gears there and stuff.
But I didn't do any of that when I was sitting on
We
it.
don't want to make you multitask.
I'm quite
See,
capable.
you don't exceed capacity.
Okay.
No, I mean you could have. I mean he was doing. You throw it in and out of gear is the main one. This one right here throws it in and out of gear.
Okay.
See, so at the end of the row, you throw it like a guy sitting here driving his horses. He reach over and throw it out of gear. Cause this is supposed to be horse drawn.
Okay.
But and then he could adjust this up and down.
To cut lower or
Of
higher.
course, they don't dig in the mud, but I was doing it with the drawbar
Okay, gotcha.
up there, so he didn't have to use this.
Oh, I see. Because you could hit.
Yeah,
You could hit a pile of dirt.
correct.
I have Elaine here, and you folk remember Elaine. She's been on the videos in the past. So what I'm gonna ask her a series of questions because I've just learned some things about the history of this and modern technology. So Elaine, tell me about the history of this machine.
We purchased it up in New Wilmington off of an Amish gentleman
Okay.
because we were cutting them by hand. You know, with a sickle,
And-
we cut them and we'd have to tie them.
Okay, and so was Kevin selling them?
Yes, we were selling them down around Gibsonia. There was a daycare.
And they
It was
used
a
them for
church, and
decoration.
they used it for fundraising.
Oh.
And they sold corn stalks and straw, and
Okay.
they used that as a fundraiser in the fall.
Nice. Okay.
And so he bought this because it made it so much easier.
And he bought it from the Amish.
Yes.
All right.
And then we used it until we were done.
About how many
Fun.
years?
I think we used it like 4 years.
Okay.
And then when
Talk
we
a
were
little
done
about
with
that.
it, when we were done, then Alan purchased it. off
Okay.
of us.
So, and why did Alan purchase it? He likes stuff like that.
Yes. Well, he has a lot of his stuff is horse drawn.
Oh, so this
So
was
this-
perfect for him.
Yes, because he's the one that had the plowing with the horses,
Okay.
all that with the horses.
Okay.
So this really would work for horses.
Oh, that's great. Okay, so now Kevin had it, and how did we end up here at Benny's corner?
I guess Benny mentioned it, you know, he was cutting it, and Alan told him he had the machine. So,
And once again, the farmers in our community come together and help one another. And so Benny was cutting it by hand and then tying it. So this machine cuts it and ties it.
and drops it on the ground.
Okay,
And
and then
somebody just has to go pick it up and put it on the trailer.
and so Benny's the one doing well, he's the youngest, so he's
And Jeannie gets a break this year.
Jeannie gets a break. Well, my self-reliant peeps, thanks for watching. I hope you found this informative. I know I did. And it was fun to watch. And it's great to see a community come together and take care of one another. Because that's what we're about, taking care of one another. Have a good day. I'll see you tomorrow.